Many people may not realize, but the regiment for keeping the buildings of the Saint Regis Mohawk Tribe clean and sanitized is quite an undertaking. Julius Cook is an expert at this task, in addition to his overall leadership skills with the SRMT custodial crew. He spoke with us about how it all began.
Right now, I'm currently the nighttime custodial crew leader, and been doing that for about a little over a year, about a year and 3 months, on top of the time I spent the custodial supervisor. Due to COVID, everybody took the leave, so I got bumped up. That night, they clean a lot of the buildings, more so than the day. Nobody's in there, so you can get more done. So we got road crew that hits up about 8 to 10 buildings. And we got admin to do, the clinic, and pretty much top to bottom every night. Here, working with the tribe, they include everybody, departments. It's more of a community than anything. I like working here just because everybody kind of gets along, you know everybody even outside of work. Being, from here, working here, knowing the people, it's just, I like that. Yeah. Compared to working somewhere where you don't really know anybody's name even.
The COVID-19 pandemic altered and intensified the way the work was done in many ways. Julius spoke about the ways in which procedures changed and getting on board with CDC guidelines.
Before the pandemic, it was pretty routine work, not too back-breaking or anything, but when that hit, we did the leave, the optional leave there, and we lost half our staff. But we kept it going with half the staff, also half the buildings. But geez, the stuff we had to do was, from here to here, as far as offices, cleaning the offices. If somebody went home sick, the person in the office next to him was, worried. During this pandemic, I was on the internet, CDC, reading, learning, help do these SOPs, standard operating procedures, closing down, the process for cleaning the offices, all that stuff. Stayed on top of that. So we had to look all that up and just run and learn. So we'd have to go in and take care of that office, spray it, wipe down everything. So we'd end up doing the next office, the next office, the next office, and then the whole floor, and then the bathrooms and the elevators and the stairwells, and just ended up being the whole building, and it was just safer to do it that way. You gotta stay on them that, you might have done it an hour ago, but it's still something that needs to be done hourly, even though vaccines are out there and not everybody's got one.
Julius spoke about leadership and putting together a team that works well together. Camaraderie is beneficial, he says, and helps to keep things rolling when routine sets in.
When Joe showed up, after COVID hit, he was a really good leader. He taught me a lot, and he was there. If I had questions, he answered them. The whole department, the maintenance department, it's very the leadership people. They all come together a lot. With the job, you can only scrub a toilet so many times before it gets boring, if it's not boring to begin with, So it's just that I try to put them with people they can at least have a conversation with throughout the shift to make it worth, or at least to make it worth coming to work. Right now, everybody gets along well enough and the work gets done, and they do a damn fine job doing it.
Julius has many interests outside of work, but a particular need to be out on the road free, which by all accounts seems to be well deserved.
I love to play pool, but COVID kind of shut that down, so I picked up golf. Yeah, I picked up golf. I made fun of golf a lot until I started playing it, and I was like, all right, well, I can get into this. It's kind of like pool when you hit the clubs and you can put that backspin on it. But other than that, I like riding the motorcycles. Love it. Nowhere to go, doesn't matter. Just jump on that, go. It's just you and your thoughts, You can clear your head. It's medicine.
See, he's better than I am.